local and regional governments around the world are at the forefront of the current health, economic and social crisis.
Cette crise ne fait que démontrer comment et pourquoi les gouvernements locaux et régionaux doivent, en tant que garants de la prestation des services publics et en tant que sphère la plus proche des citoyens et de nos communautés, faire partie de la solution et des solutions.
Mayors, governors and city councillors are working with communities and health authorities to mitigate the impact of COVID-19. But a single town, a single city or a single region will not get through this alone. More than ever, local governments must share knowledge, experience, tools and solutions.
The COVID-19 pandemic highlights the crucial role of mayors and local authorities as guardians and promoters of good health and well-being. You are on the front lines.
Over the past months, UCLG, Metropolis and UN Habitat have hosted a series of online live learning experiences, adding up to more than 40 hours of idea sharing and featuring case studies from over 130 cities and regions.
The networks of cities from around the world have collective learning in their DNA. This is what we do best. So we have invited you all to share your experiences, to share your challenges, but also to try and think ahead about other things that we might need to think about. And this is why many of our key partners are with us today. Because beyond the sanitary emergency, there are other emergencies that we will need to tackle.
These online thematic sessions brought together mayors and experts from all over the world to discuss about mobility, technology, gender, housing, culture, and much more.
We must think, act, and collaborate beyond the outbreak. Together with cities and local governments, COVID-19 is already shaking our belief.
The live learning experiences knit together a powerful, robust and collaborative living virtual community, sharing experiences on how to manage the crisis as it impacts urban life. The Cities for Global Health platform is an associated initiative that contributes to knowledge sharing and scaling up the response.
What we do with this platform, is a service and is driven for cities and by cities. So what we do is ask cities from around the world and regional governments to share their experiences, but it's not only experiences, especially we look at policies, protocols, plans, strategies, the way they have developed for other cities to get ideas.
Inequalities are major challenges for cities, particularly in the context of a crisis. Women and children, persons with disabilities, migrants, the elderly, and those living in informal settlements and working in informal economies encounter many added difficulties during the outbreak. More information and management sensitive to the several inequalities present in urban societies are needed to promote social cohesion and joint solutions. Good public services, especially housing conditions and transportation, are key to implement sanitary measures and guarantee safe commuting. Addressing inequalities also gives rise to new opportunities for long-term solutions. Local and regional governments are going beyond immediacy and urgency to provide holistic solutions to urban challenges in the context of the pandemic. Involving all the urban communities in decision-making is a great way to build back better. A citizen-focused approach based on the evaluation of the needs and capacities from every sector is a powerful tool to connect and create more inclusive and resilient cities. Cooperation with public workers allows for a better implementation of sanitary measures, while local government associations help deal with alternatives, share expertise and knowledge to scale up the response to the crisis.
In these difficult times, we need to stand together and see how we can help and support each other.
Creativity and imagination have built solidarity and boosted general morale in this time of crisis. As a pillar for recovery, the cultural sector needs special support to ensure its financial sustainability. At the same time, the rights to the culture must be guaranteed through inclusive programs of patrimony, diversity, and creativity.
Nuestras sociedades urbanas se han configurado bajo la lógica de la cultura que producen y reproducen millones de habitantes que comparten una casa y un lugar común frente a las dificultades. Esa es la esencia misma de la ciudad.
Local governments are innovating to financially support their communities through a citizen-focused resource allocation approach. However, more stimulus measures at national level is essential to allow local and regional governments to continue to work at the front line. An international municipal territorial relief fund would make possible both emergency and reconstruction. Local and regional governments are at the front line of the pandemic. Quick and effective responses guarantee the safety and well-being of all urban citizens.
Nous sommes convaincus que le cadre des objectifs de développement durable est toujours valide pour transformer les sociétés de façon plus durable. Et les gouvernements locaux et régionaux sont prêts à mener le débat sur comment mener cette transformation.
The LLE's sessions reveal that yes, we are facing an enormous challenge, but this could also be a great opportunity. This is a chance to reimagine, to reinvent the cities that we want to live in the aftermath of the crisis, to implement a more human, inclusive, and sustainable economic model. This is an opportunity to leave no one behind, an opportunity to leverage our connectivity and our collective power, to move from social distance to a world driven by communities.